did you say?
Your daughter, Ellie, she's getting married.
When?
Don't know exactly. Could be any time.
Well, who's she getting married to?
Don't know that neither. Could be anyone.
How do you know she's getting married at all?
'Cause the signs point to it.
What signs?
All of them. First off, I heard a dove coo just as I broke an egg with a double yolk.
Well, Duke and me is going hunting.
And then I dumped out the coffee grounds, and they fell in the shape of a heart.
Come on, Duke.
And then I seen a white butterfly inside the house.
I know you set a great store by them signs.
I didn't depend on the signs. I waited for proof. I seen the ring.
It means wearing a ring?
No. The smoke ring from my soap kettle fire.
Well, come on, Duke.
It floated right up to Ellie's bedroom window.
Well, I'm glad you waited till it was a positive for certain thing.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. She's getting married sure as a goose goes barefoot.
Hey, everybody. Did you hear the news? Sonny Drysdale's coming home from school.
There you are, Jed. That's your son-in-law. I'll go tell Ellie.
Granny?
Hey, Uncle Jed. I didn't know you had a son-in-law.
Hold this, boy.
Do you know how long that stepson of mine's been going to college?
It's been quite a while.
19 years.
19 years?
And he's still a sophomore. He's been in and out of every college east of the Rockies. The oldest undergraduate in history.
Well, by the way, Chief, what has Sonny been majoring in?
Writing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Every week he writes home for money.
Well, if I may ask, what is he going to do out here?
Well, first he's going to get a job and go to work. Then he's going to settle down and marry a nice girl.
Oh, anybody in mind?
I don't care who he marries as long as her name is Ellie Mae Clampetts.
Oh, Chief!
Now listen, I've got a fortune invested in that ivy-covered stepson. That's one way I might get some of it back.
But surely you wouldn't engineer a marriage just for money. Sorry, Chief. Lost my head.
Now, please, Sonny, don't stay out there and pout. I'm sure Stepdaddy will change his mind when he sees you. Oh, my precious baby, don't be bitter. We'll straighten things out with Milburn.
I'll never forgive him. Never. That insulting letter he wrote, and that awful four-letter word he used.
No.
Yes. W-O-R-K.
Right, Chief, I'll take care of it. Sonny Drysdale, how wonderful to see you.
I know.
Chief?
Milburn, I hope you're happy. Here is the boy you've scarred for life.
What?
Stepdad, why did you tear my thirsty lips from the fountain of knowledge?
Because you were getting waterlogged.
Milburn, it's cruel of you to thrust Sonny out into the world so suddenly.
Don't worry, Margaret. The world has survived some pretty cruel blows.
All right, Mother.
Margaret, I'd like to talk to Sonny alone.
You won't be vulgar, coarse. He's at such an impressionable age.
Just leave it.
I'll be right outside the door. Whimper if you need me.
Now, look, Sonny, I want to be fair, but how can a college education go on for 19 years?
Well, you must realize, Stepdad, that athletics take up a lot of my time.
Athletics?
Yes, there's baseball, basketball, football, hockey.
Really? You?
Of course. I go to all the games.
Sit down. Now, look, Sonny. This is ridiculous. I've been calling you Sonny ever since I married your mother. Now, what is your real name?
Adonis.
Now, look, Sonny, I've got some real good plans for you.
Really? Have you?
Yes. Have you ever thought of getting married?
Oh, I've been to a number of girls.
No, I don't mean that college boy stuff. I mean really settle down and raise a family.
Well, I plan to someday, but I can't get serious now until I finish my education.
Well, you've just finished it, so start getting serious.
But, Stepdad, I can't woo just any girl.
Don't worry. I've got one in mind who'll be just right for you.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah.
What's she like?
Gorgeous, lovely hair, exquisite face, magnificent figure, breathtakingly beautiful.
Oh, we're a matched pair. Oh, I know we're going to be so happy together.
Yes, but first you're going to go out and get a job and go to work.
Ooh, Stepdad, you've ruined everything. Mother? Mother? Mother?
All right, now, let's take it from the start. Come on, come on. Ellie Mae, you're rehearsing for a wedding, not a foot race. Now do it again.
Ready.
Rehearsal's over.
Here you are, Uncle Jed. I've been taking off your part for you, giving away Ellie Mae.
Oh, thank you, boy.
Heck, I'm glad to give her away. Sonny Drysdale's dumb enough to take her.
We'd like to
Here, stop that. Jethro, take this back upstairs and put it in my closet.
Yes, sir. Boy, if he marries her, he ain't just dumb, he's squirrel bait.
Come back now.
One of these days, I'm going to give him a good whooping.
You mentioned to feel the same way about your granny. Just what did she tell you?
Well, she said I was going to marry up with Sonny Drysdale just as sure as ants on a picnic.
To stop that little woman is like trying to poke a cat out from under her porch with a wet rope.
Well, she said she'd checked every sign, and there just wasn't no two ways about it. I'm going to marry Sonny Drysdale.
Uh-huh. I hope she remembered to tell Sonny.
Gee, Mrs. Drysdale and Sonny are back.
Well, then. Now, look, Margaret, the boy's going to work, and that's that. So let's not have a big emotional scene about it.
Don't worry, that's all over. Nothing clears the air like a good cry. And Sonny's had one. There. Be mother's brave soldier.
Stepdad, I'm ready to go to work.
Good.
Sonny has decided to follow in your footsteps and work here at the bank.
Here? I'm willing to start at the bottom. You can make me a vice president.
How soon can he get to be president?
Oh, just as soon as I can get my name off the door.
Oh, I don't expect to have this office. I want something really nice.
I've got something really nice for you. And it's big. Big as all outdoors. In fact, that's what it is. All outdoors. You're going to be a door-to-door salesman.
Oh, no! You're jesting.
No, I'm not. I got him a job selling adorable beauty products.
Melvin, how could you?
Well, it wasn't easy. I had a lien on the president of the company. Threatened to foreclose his mortgage.
Careful of that door, Jethro. You want my wedding cake to fall? Oh, it's you, Jeff.
Did you say wedding cake?
Well, I can't leave everything go to the last minute.
Annie, you gotta stop stirring up people and cakes just because of a few signs.
I ain't going by the signs. Just to satisfy you, I made a bunch of tests. And there is the proof that Sonny is going to marry Ellie Mae. Here, you can read this for yourself.
Read it?
That's Ellie's handkerchief, soaked in morning dew, wrung out with her little hands. And you can see her future husband's initials right there in them wrinkles. That's SD, plain as the nose on your face. And all the other tests come out the same way. The apple seeds in the hot shovel, the buckeyes in the ashes, 3 hairs from a cat's tail, the turkey bones and the buried chicken foot. Every test known to modern science.
Gee, Mother, I feel so discouraged.
No, dear.
We've been to 5 houses, and I haven't sold a thing.
Well, Sonny, maybe it's not enough just to drive up in front and honk the horn.
Are you suggesting I knock on doors?
No, of course not. Perkins can do it. Perkins, why have you brought us to the Clampetts?
Working our way down the street, it's the next estate.
Oh, yes. And next is our house. Let's go there directly, Sonny, and I'll instruct the servants to buy anything you say.
No, Mother. I want to try here first. Perkins? No, Perkins. I want to go to the door.
Sonny, not here. These are the Clampetts. You know, those dreadful peasant people. Remember?
I remember Ellie Mae. Wild, unspoiled wood nymph. She'll buy my beauty products. She'll buy anything from me. Perkins, my sample case.
I'm going with you.
Mother, I'll do this myself.
But I'm afraid for my baby.
Mother, I'm going to show stepdad that I'm a man. You'll see, Mother. I'll sell Ellie my beauty products. Adorable man calling.
Hey, Sonny!
Hello, Jethro.
How are you?
Fine. Is Ellie Mae here?
She sure is. Hey, Ellie Mae, Sonny Drysdale's here. Stir your stumps. Hey, is that for Ellie?
Yes. I sure hope she likes it.
Hi, Sonny.
Ellie Mae, you're even more ravishing than I remembered.
Thanks. So are you.
Yes.
Well, Sonny, you got here at last.
Hi, Granny.
Howdy, Sonny. Good to see you.
Mr. Clampett.
Hey, Ellie, wait till you see what all's in here.
Please. I want to show them to her.
You young folks go right in the parlor.
Okay.
Not you. Come, Ellie Mae. Come see what your adorable man has for you.
Sonny, I've never seen so many pretty things.
I hope you like each and every item. Let's see, where shall we start? Perfume. This one's called Moonswept Desire.
Gee whiz, well, that smells better than vanilla extract.
It should. At $50 an ounce.
$50 an ounce?
Yes, let's try another one. This is more expensive. This is called Midnight Madness. May I put a little behind your ear?
Well, I can't smell it that fast.
You're right. I'll put it behind mine. Do you like it?
I sure do.
You take a bottle of each?
Well, if you want me to have it.
I want you to have everything in this treasure trove of beauty. Look what we have here. Bath crystals, dusting powder, hairspray, rinses, beauty, crystals, nail polish, eye makeup, lipstick.
You want me to take all these things?
I wish you'd take a dozen of each.
I don't think I'd ought to do that.
Please, Ellie. It will make me very happy.
Well, I don't even know what to do with some of these things.
Well, I'll show you. Let's start with nail polish. Give me your hand.
Granny.
Let me go, Jed. Sonny just dropped to his knees to propose.
But it ain't right to spy.
I wasn't spying.
What do you call it then?
Snooping. Now let me get back to it.
Well, howdy, Miss Drysdale. Come in.
Thank you. Where's Sonny?
He's in the parlor with Ellie.
I was just too nervous to wait outside. It's the first time Sonny's ever tried anything like this.
Well, he seems to be catching on real good.
I wanted to come in with him and help him, but he wouldn't let me.
Well, I should hope he wouldn't.
Miss Drysdale, we was real pleased that you was in favor of Sonny taking this step.
Oh, I was bitterly opposed at first, but his father insisted that he was old enough.
Old enough? If he was any older.
Oh! Ellie said yes! She says yes to everything. I'm so... Mother, you promised you'd let me do this myself.
Oh, my baby, don't be angry.
I am not your baby. I'm a man. Just for this, I'm not going to eat my vegetables.
What's the matter, Sonny?
Ellie, I'm too upset to talk about it now. I'll be back tonight with the rest of the things. And then we can talk about the money then. Mother, why didn't you stay outside like you promised? Now you've spoiled everything.
Don't scold. Mother's sorry.
She just won't untie them apron strings, will she?
Well, don't worry. When Sonny marries Ellie, we'll fix that. When's the wedding, darling?
Well, he didn't say nothing about getting married.
Well, what was he doing in there on his knees?
Oh, painting my fingernail.
Doing what?
Well, I'm supposed to pick out my favorite color.
Well, when's he gonna propose?
Oh, tonight, I reckon. That's when he's fetching back the rest of my presents.
Chief, the president of Adorable Beauty Products is on the phone.
Now, don't tell me he's fired the jerk already. Tell him I'm out of town.
Sonny sold a $1,000 order.
What?
The first customer he called on.
Ben? Milburn. Oh, what'd you expect? He's my son. What's the difference? I raised him, educated him. He's got my... I'll call you back. My boy just walked in.
Congratulations, Sonny.
Yes, congratulations, my boy.
I had no idea the business world was such a pushover. Now let's talk about that vice presidency.
Well, the ability to sell is a valuable commodity in any business, and you've certainly proven that.
Stepdad,
Yes, son.
just make me an offer.
Well, I suppose if... Considering... Can we discuss it?
Oh, all right. Just sit down.
Sorry, Chief, another phone call.
Not now. I'm talking to my son, the super salesman.
And it's Mr. Clampett.
I'll be brief, son. Hello, Mr. Clampett.
Mr. Drysdale, I've been trying to get a hold of Sonny, but you can tell him for me not to bring Ellie all them gifts he promised her.
Gifts?
Yeah, she was just telling me, perfumes and all kind of beauty stuff. According to her, it'd come to pretty near $1,000.
I see.
Oh, I know he plans to ask her to marry him tonight, but even so, it's too much.
Thank you, Mr. Clampett. Goodbye.
You've just wasted 68 seconds of my valuable time. Now let's have some action.
Oh, my Sonny.
You two sit down. You ain't doing nothing but stirring up a breeze.
What's Sonny doing in there all this time? You sure he's fixing to pop the question?
He knows it's pop or get popped.
Ellie Mae, this is going to be a terribly difficult thing for me to ask you. It's like penning up a wild deer, or capturing a beautiful butterfly, or caging a soaring bird. Are you sure you want to do all that to me?
What do you mean, Sonny?
Oh, never mind. What must be, must be. Ellie Mae, will you marry me?
No, thank you.
What was that?
No, thank you. You're a real nice fella, Sonny, and I like you a whole lot. I just don't love you, and I don't think you love me neither.
But that's not the point. You've turned down Sonny Drysdale, the sweetheart of a dozen sororities, king of countless campuses. Are you sure you want to pass up this chance for paradise?
Yep.
Have you thought it over carefully?
Yep.
And you're willing to give up instant ecstasy?
Yep.
Is that all you can say? Yep.
Nope. There's one other thing. You're kneeling on my foot.
Howdy, Miss Jane. You're just in time to say goodbye to Granny and Ellie Mae.
Where are they going?
Well, Granny was called back home on doctor business, and Ellie Mae is going along.
Doctor business?
Yeah, you see, Luke Short's girl is having a baby, so naturally they sent for Granny to fetch it into the world.
She's going all the way back to the hills for that?
That's right.
Well, don't they have anyone back there?
Oh, sure, but Luke Short owns a general store, and he can afford the best for his daughter.
And that's Granny.
Ain't none better. Funny she ain't had no calls out here.
Well, Beverly Hills is full of obstetricians.
Set in their ways, huh?
Yes.
Here's the... Oh, hello, Miss Jane.
Granny?
Here's the boiled eggs and the fried chicken to eat on the train.
I hope you enjoy your trip.
I'm a doctor, Miss Jane. To me, this is just a long house call. It's a good thing you're here, Miss Jane. Don't look like Jethro's going to get back in time to take us to the train.
Well, Granny, it's 2 hours till train time.
Yeah, we ought to be at the depot right now. Tell Ellie to get a move on. I don't like to cut things as close.
I'm sure you'll make it. But why are you going by train?
Oh, Luke Short sent me a ticket. And $5 expense money.
You're joking.
Oh, no. When it comes to Luke's daughters, he don't care what he spent.
Oh, well, what about Ellie's ticket?
Oh, Ted's paying for that. Ellie ain't never rode a train before. It'll be a big thrill for her. Besides, she just might meet up with a good-looking drummer or a candy butcher. Come on in.
Howdy, Miss Jane.
Ellie?
Granny, how come I have to wear this scarf?
To keep the cinders and the soot out of your hair. You can tell she ain't never rode no train.
How long since you've ridden one?
1902. Rode the C&R Thunderbolt from Sibley to Bugtussle. Covered that 18 miles in 1 hour flat. Broke the record. Jethro back yet?
No, but you got pretty near,
If we miss that train, he's gonna get spanked instead of the baby. Ellie, fetch my doctor's bag. It's in the kitchen.
Yes, Granny.
I'll see that they don't miss the train, but where is Jethro?
Well, he said he was going into town to get something for him and me. The boy is really looking forward to the two of us batching it.
Well, if I can be of any assistance.
Well, thank you kindly, but I was hoping to use the time to get better acquainted with Jethro. You know, hunting, fishing, camping out, man-to-man stuff.
I understand.
Well, here it is, kitty cats. Is that a bachelor pad or is that a bachelor pad, huh?
Clay.
Meow.
See?
What in tarnation?
Why, those girls are from the Beverly Hills Kitty Cat Club.
You women wait inside. I'll tend to this.
Here, Uncle Jed. Come meet your kitty cats.
Is this the uncle with all the catnip?
No, ma'am. Just money.
Hey, my kitty cats?
Well, these two is yours. This here big one is mine.
Jethro.
Well, I couldn't find another one this size. Won't you settle for the two regulars?
Girls, excuse us. them girls right back where they come from.
I am. I just brung them by on approval. Couldn't have done that except for borrowed Mr. Drysdale's kitty cat club key. I figure that's where we'll start tonight. Then we'll go on out to the rabbit hutch and dance with a couple of cottontails. And then to the bear's den. They got teddy bears there. And then we'll go to the deer club. They call their girls fawns. And then we'll go...
And then no place.
Oh, yeah. That's enough for the first night. Boy, you've been saying the hunting was poor in Beverly Hills. There's plenty of game if you know where to look.
I can't wait any longer. All you girls clear out. On your feet. Jed, Ellie and me's gonna miss our train.
Now, calm down, Granny. Miss Jane, I wonder if you drive these kitty cats back to their club?
Of course. The red convertible.
Stop.
Tell Mr. Drysdale we won't be needing his keys.
Oh, yes, we will, Uncle Jed. Without the keys, we won't be able to get into any of the clubs.
Get into some decent clothes. You and me is going home with Granny and Ellie Mae.
Home? You mean the hills?
That's right.
All four of you are going?
Yep.
Well, why can't we stay here, Uncle Jed?
Because you're too young to chase cats and I'm too old to chase you.
Oh, gee.
Here's Granny's doctor bag, Paul. Can we leave now?
We's all leaving, Ellie.
Well, then come on, because we're gonna be late.
Oh, come on, Uncle Jed. Change your mind. Listen to reason. We can have a swinging time here.
But who's gonna look after the critters?
Don't you think you should talk to Mr. Drysdale before you make a decision?
Hey, Uncle Jed, we can stay. We can stay.
Hey, we've got to get back to the club.
You stay out of this.
Here you are, Chief. Here are your keys to the kitty cats, cottontails, teddy bears, and fawns. And I think you should know they have unlocked Pandora's box of trouble.
Oh, now, relax. I only loaned them to Jethro so he and his Uncle Jed wouldn't get bored and follow Granny and Ellie back to the hills.
Well, you have succeeded. They are not following them.
Good.
They're going with them.
All four of them? The whole family?
Correct.
We may never see them again. Oh, their money. That $50 million may end up in the bank of Bug Tussle. Why did you let them go?
Well, how could I stop them?
Throw yourself in front of the truck. Hey. Well, you've got hospitalization. Granny's the key. Stop her, and we stop them all.
Granny has been called home in her capacity as a doctor. Only a similar emergency would keep her here.
There, you see. If you'd have thrown yourself in front of the truck, we'd be all set. No cooperation.
Chief, she's going home to deliver a baby.
Then we'll have to come up with one. See if any of the bank employees are expecting.
Well, if they were, they'd already have a doctor.
On what I'm paying them, don't be too sure.
Really?
Now, you talk with some of those budget-minded young marrieds. Tell them they'll have free maternity care and a $10 bonus.
You are raving. In the first place, there isn't time. In the second
The
place...
Brewsters.
What?
I just remembered. The Brewsters are going to have a baby.
Well, they're adopting one.
Well, Granny doesn't have to know that. Not for a while, anyway. Where are the Clampetts?
Probably on the train by now.
Well, I've got to stop them.
How?
The engineer will stop if he sees a body lying across the tracks.
Chief, no, it's too dangerous.
Oh, don't be silly. I'll be standing there waving my hat and pointing to you. Oh, I'm so glad we caught you. I want the Brewsters to have the best doctor in the business.
They got her.
And they got you to thank for stopping that train.
Bravest thing I ever did hear tell of. Engineer said somebody laid right down on the tracks.
Mr. Drysdale.
Oh, please, let's not talk about it.
That sure must have been something to say.
Just watching it scared Miss Jane. But she's still sitting in the car, white as a sheet and shaking like a leaf.
You know women. Well, we's almighty happy to hear that the Brewster's expecting a young'un.
And you and Miss Jane can take me right over to see her.
Oh, she doesn't know yet that I was able to get you. I'll tell them the good news.
Well, you tell Mr. Brewster not to worry. I ain't lost a father yet. That's a joke us doctors always use at a time like this.
Very funny, too. But you get unpacked and I'll contact the Brewster.
Chief, Mr. and Mrs. Brewster are here.
Hello, Melbourne. John, Edith, congratulations. I heard about the baby.
Oh, thank you.
Come on over and sit down, little mother.
Mr. Drysdale, we're adopting the baby.
Yes, I know. Sit down. I've got some marvelous news for you. You too, John, sit down.
Hi, Melvin. Well, what is it?
I have solved your biggest problem for you.
Really? What's that?
Yes, I've gotten you a baby nurse.
Oh, gee.
I would like this door and your mouth kept closed.
Melvin, that's very nice of you, but we're not going to have a baby nurse.
What?
Now, Edith wants to take care of the baby herself.
Oh, yes, I'm really looking forward to it.
But this is my gift to you, my surprise gift. Oh, Granny will be awfully disappointed.
Granny?
That's the surprise part.
You don't mean Granny Clampett?
The little hillbilly woman?
What makes you think she's a hillbilly?
I was the one who found the Clampetts, remember? They were living in a shack so far back in the woods that Granny had to make her own soap out of lye and possum fat.
John, since then they have spent 4 years living in a mansion in Beverly Hills.
Howdy, Mr. Brewster.
Dad?
Congratulations. Mr. Drysdale told us about the new boarder that's a-coming.
Well, thank you, Mr. Clampett.
You must be a happy man. Where's Miss Brewster?
She's at home getting the nursery ready.
Well, you tell her not to bother about a cradle. The minute we heard the good news, I dug this one up. Been in the family a lot of years. Last baby to use it was Jethro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the reason I'm putting in some more slats. Jethro gnawed right through a couple of them.
Baby did this?
Funny thing about Jethro, he was born with a full set of teeth, just like a beaver.
That's incredible.
Jethro went to eating right off. Since he was 3 months old, he sat at the table and matched the grown-ups jowl for jowl.
Well, Edith and I appreciate your interest in the baby, Mr. Clampett, and Mr. Drysdale told us how he has Granny all lined up.
Oh, yeah, she's looking forward to it. She's out back right now making baby soap.
Yes. Yes, well, you thank her for us, but...
Now, it's us that's beholden to you. We was poor as folks could get till you bought our oil.
Well...
Why, till you come along, we was living mostly on pawpaws and high wind.
Well, getting back to Granny helping with the baby, you tell her that Edith has decided to do it all herself.
What didn't you say?
No, she wants it that way.
I heard about that back in the hills, but ain't that kind of unusual for a city woman?
Yes, it is, and I'm very proud of it. Well,
Oh, Mr. Brewster, I gotta admit, your wife's mighty spunky, but this being her first young'un, hadn't she better have Granny around?
well, let's let Edith try it her way. She's been reading books, attending classes and lectures, and...
Well, that's all well and good, but I'd have her talk to Granny. You can't beat 50, 60 years of experience.
No. Well, I'll pass that along to Edith.
Oh, by the way, when is the young one due to arrive?
Well, we don't know yet. We're waiting for somebody to tell us.
Have you seen that? Is that Mr. Brewster driving away?
Yep.
How soon are they going to need my help?
They need it right now, but they don't want it.
Don't want it? Do you mean that Mr. Drysdale pulled us off that train for nothing?
Now, hold on, Granny. It wasn't his fault. Miss Brewster got it into her head that she's going to have this baby all by herself.
That little pampered city woman.
She's been reading books and such, and she figures she can handle it.
When's it due?
They're waiting for somebody to tell them.
I better get over there and see her right away. Where's Jeff?
He went flying out here on the truck a little while ago.
That's suet brain. I'm gonna smoke his haunches till he can sit in the tub and heat his own bathwater. Now, mark my words, Jed. He's chasing after them kitty cats again.
I don't think he can without a key.
Dear sir, this is to advise you that on...
Excuse me, Mr. Drysdale. Here's your key back.
Oh, why don't you keep it, Jethro?
Oh, I don't need it. I'm opening up my own club, the Possum Pen.
What?
Jethro.
I'm going around collecting the most beautiful girls in town. Can I borrow Miss Jane?
Oh, Jethro, why would you want me?
To drive your car. My truck's full. Well, then could you do me another favor? Here, kitty cats. Reckon you can change these kitty costumes into possums?
No, thank you.
Are you serious about this?
I sure am. And I told the girls I'd double their pay.
You can't do that.
Who says he can't?
She does.
Gee, sure you're not afraid of a girl.
Of course not. Come on, either one of you.
Sorry, Mr. Drysdale, I don't want nothing to happen to my kitty cats. I mean, possums.
You mean chickens?
Hey, that looks dandy. Pink and blue, huh?
Well, we don't know whether it's going to be a girl or a boy.
This way we can just untie the coat. It ain't.
Well, speaking of the proud parents-to-be, come in, come
Thank
in.
you, Mr. Clampetts.
I'm happy to see you.
Well, thank you, Granny.
Congratulations.
Ellie Mae.
We got your cradle all ready for you.
Cradle.
Yes, dear, this fine old cradle has been in the Clampett family for years. They're going to let us use it.
Jethro was the last baby in it.
This here was his rattle.
Hey, this was the cowbell we used to tie around his neck so he wouldn't get lost.
When Jethro was a baby, he used to crawl off into the woods a lot, looking for food.
Well, Jethro was born with a full set of teeth there, just like a beaver. Well, I will just take this cradle out and put it in the car.
I'll give you a hand.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Ellie, you go outside with the men folks. I want to have a little talk with Miss Brewster.
Yes, Granny.
Edith, Jed tells me that according to your husband, you want to take care of everything yourself when the baby comes.
Oh, yes, I do. I've been reading books and going to classes and lectures, and I feel I'm ready for John Jr.
John Jr. Want a boy, huh?
Well, it's what John wants, so that's what we decided on.
You decided?
Yes, we're going to pick him up at 3 o'clock.
Pick him up?
At the Beverly Hills baby service.
The Beverly Hills baby service?
Yes, I thought you knew all about this.
Honey, it ain't me that don't know. Why don't you take your coat off and be comfortable? You and me got a lot to talk about.
I don't really have much time.
Darling, do you know what we forgot? The baby basket.
You're right, we did.
Baby basket?
Yes, to put our boy in. We're going to go get him at 3 o'clock.
Uh-huh. From that Beverly Hills baby service.
That's right.
Oh, John, I'm so excited. I can't believe the big moment is almost here.
I know just how you feel, sweetheart. We waited a long time for this day.
Oh, yes.
Well, come on, let's get the basket and go pick up the baby.
Oh, I hope we won't have to stand in line.
Well, we won't. All we have to do is give him the money.
Hold it.
Oh? Didn't you finish your advice to Edith?
Didn't even get started. Both of you better sit down.
We haven't time for that now, Granny.
No, we'll stop on our way home and show you John Jr. Goodbye, Granny. Goodbye, Miss Clampett.
Oh, see you later.
So long.
Where are they going in such a hurry?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
They're going to a baby store to buy a baby.
You're right, I don't believe you.
Jed, it beats anything I ever heard. How folks can get to be their age and still be green as grass.
You going to try to straighten them out?
Don't worry, they'll be back with a broken heart. Then is when they's gonna need us.
Paul, Jethro's back. And wait till you see what he's got with him this time.
What in tarnation?
Uncle Jed, I couldn't find no possum outfits, but we can still have a key club. We'll call it the Haunted House, and these girls will be spooks. Granny, you were supposed to be over at the Brewsters. We can't have a swinging key club with you around.
Jed, you'll have to take care of this. I gotta figure out some way to help them poor Brewsters. Come on, Ellie. I got a notion stirring.
What do you think, Uncle Jed? You ain't saying nothing.
That ain't easy.
The whole thing was Miss Jane's idea. She rounded up the girls and everything. Woo! She's my head spook.
I contrived this notion to keep an eye on the dear boy.
Miss Jane, can I see what the girls look like now without their shades on?
Of course. All right, girls, take them off.
All right, that's enough. Put them back on. Everybody back in the truck.
All right, Ellie, come on, fetch it in.
Hey, I just seen the Brewsters come through the gate.
Good, we got it just in time. Come on, Ellie.
You got what?
It's a baby for the Brewsters.
You got a what?
Kid, they's all built up to hear the patter of little feet in that nursery.
Well, Granny says they got to have something to love and fuss over.
At least until I can explain a few things to them.
And you got him a baby?
Well, not exactly, but it's as close as we could come. Thank you.
Well, yeah, he's cute, all right, but I don't hardly think they're going to be satisfied with this.
Well, it's better than coming home with an empty basket.
Yeah, he's in the kitchen, Mr. Brewster.
Cheer up, folks. We got you something to put in your basket.
Here it is. Now, don't let him near the baby.
Baby?
My doggies, they did get a baby. Look at that.
That's John Jr.
Oh, isn't he beautiful?
Handsome, dear. Handsome, not beautiful.
And you got him at the Beverly Hills baby service?
That's right. And we've got our order in for 3 more.
Well, we wanted you to have the first look. Come on, dear.
I'll see you to the door.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be back later for that advice, Granny.
Forget it, honey. Just let me borrow some of them books you've been reading.
What books, Granny?
I don't know. But as soon as I read them, you and me's gonna have a long talk.
Well, we don't have a long talk.
I know. But it appears things have moved ahead considerable since my day.